Welcome to Train Sim World 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world.
Hello everybody and welcome to another TSW2 route. We are on Rivet Games' Cornwall main line, or Cornish main line, whatever it's called. We're in the introduction.
You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right hand corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience.
I swear that woman just pushed me.
It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up, down, left and right. Besides operating trains, there are lots of requirements to navigate on foot. Try moving around now.
You know, I've already done this once, but it didn't record, and I do apologise for the lateness of my videos. I was away for about a week, and because of all the travelling back, it took me a while to recover and catch up with things. That's why it's been a while since we can't go on that platform. I never actually really explored last time. I've got some of the collections. Oh, here comes a train. Actually looking up there. Penzance to St Austell and Penzance to St Ives. I've actually been to St Austell when I was a kid. Oh, so we can get on this platform. Have we been on this platform? Yeah, I've got the map in the screen. I thought we could get on this platform. So why can't we? That's just fucking stupid. We can get all the way over here, but we can't get into the platform from here. If we want to get into... Fucking hell, Rivet Games, you are so fucking stupid. Why, if we can walk along this platform, wouldn't it be alright if we can just walk back into that entrance there and put the restriction just where that yellow bin is? That would have been the better thing to do. That's just fucking stupid to put the barriers there. Poster. Must have missed that last time. Yeah, last time I'd done the introduction and that. I'm pretty sure I got pissed off with that in the last introduction as well. PSI is not working. Hopefully that's just because we're in the introduction. Yeah. It didn't record properly, so I couldn't put it out. Yeah, I am using the W, A, S and D buttons. That's what I did to get over there. And the mouse anyway.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
When we look at the stations, we'll look at... Well, we've seen most of Penzance anyway. But we'll ever look at St Ives, St Earth, Truro and St Austell. And while I'm at it, I just want to say, I know that Rivet said there was no point bringing in the HSTs because all you'll be doing is travelling from Penzance to St Austell. Well, that's no different from the Great Western Main Line when all you're doing is travelling from Paddington to Reading. No different. So they could have added the HST and it would have made the route better. It would have made the route a whole lot better. I would have bought this on day one if it had come with an HST, instead of waiting for a sale to come on before getting it.
A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the driver's seat.
It's that same boring guy who does their other one, isn't it? So this is the 150. Just had to quickly check them. It's the same boring guy that does the other one, isn't it? In the Isle of Wight one. Close the door. Because we're not in service. I don't believe we're going to be opening passengers, letting passengers on the train.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and...
Yeah, we know that.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse and neutral directions. This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in. These are brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them. In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature are an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect. This train is ready to go. Push the indicated handle forwards to get...
And it would be nice because of the time period which this is set.
This part of the Cornish Main Line runs for roughly 44 miles and runs commuter services between Penzance and St Austell. It also covers commuter services along the St Ives branch line. This particular train is the BR Class 150/2 diesel multiple unit in Regional Railways livery and consists of 2 cars.
Because of the time period set, I
Train
think the
Sim
intercities
World
would
2
be in
allows you to ride and
classic
drive
intercity
from a selection
liveries.
of camera views. Let's take a look now while exploring this train.
So I think they would have been in the intercity swallow liveries at this time period. Got a 150 in the sidings there. I think that's the sidings anyway. Well, that's that snake things that you see on the Isle of Wight, the new up-to-date Isle of Wight there.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
Welcome to the West Cornwall Local. Take control of moving commuters and tourists across gorgeous Cornish scenery, plus lapping waves on beautiful coastal beaches, through scenic countryside to bustling towns, exploring the St Ives branch line and local industry. Make sure to refuel and use the carriage washers. Along the way, don't forget to place route maps, place luggage on the carts, enjoy an ice cream and put up posters. This is the West Cornwall Local.
Welcome to this introduction for the Class 150/2 multiple unit in British Rail Regional Railways livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the basic start and stop procedures by taking this train into one of the sidings.
Like I said, it's 9:30 and look how empty it looks. I'm sure at 9:30 it doesn't look this empty, so it doesn't really make it immersive, does it? If we had the HSTs...
Climb aboard to get started.
Well, the train's not even stopped yet, mate. It would look more busier, wouldn't it? And I think that they should have included the line down to Falmouth as well. I think that would have made it the price more worthy. If there was a line down to Falmouth, it would have made me want to get this route a lot quicker. Is there anyone driving this train? Well, either a ghost was driving this train, or the guy got out really quickly but left the engine on. That's unrealistic as well, isn't it? So the lights turned off because I closed the door, meaning all the doors are locked. So if all the doors are locked, how am I opening it? Or is this just during the introduction? Close the door. Even though there's no buttons to actually close the door. It's been a while since I've been on a 150. Isn't there meant to be doors to close it? Oh my god. They've actually put the posters on. Something that DDG doesn't do, so I will have to compliment Rivet on that. Well done, Rivet. That's something DDG doesn't do on their train sims. They don't put in the safety posters or the map posters, so well done on that. And just like on their other routes, you can open and close the windows. Thinking of travelling to Scotland? Think A Glen. I wonder if that's is that a route they're going to do in the future for TSW2? Is a Scottish route? We know they've done routes to Switzerland. It would be nice if they'd done a Scottish route. There's only one Scottish route within Train Sim World, and that's the Calf Circle line. It would be nice if someone done a route with the slam door trains. That would be really cool. See a train. We've now seen steam trains in TSW, so it would be nice to see.
First, you need to take control of this cab. Switch the master key to unlocked to enable this cab for driving.
It would be nice to get some slam doors in Train Sim World.
Switch the headlights to day.
Rivet, please get someone else to do these, because this guy just sounds depressing. I said it in the other videos.
Headlights are important in letting others around you know that this multiple unit is operational.
Please get someone else to do it, please. It's just really depressing and it really sucks.
Move the reverser to the forward position.
It really sucks the life out of the game.
Move the throttle to notch 1. Now move the train brake into the released position to release the brakes and
stop at Punsandane, Flushing. So we're taking this train into the sidings. Doesn't say where it is. You can't see. Oh, there it is over there, 0.6 miles. Usually that'll come up at the top left hand corner as well. Got another 150 coming in and another one in the sidings. Got a red light in 0.6 miles. Down to 5 miles per hour.
Move the throttle to notch 0, then apply the train brake to braking 1 to bring this train to a controlled stop at the objective.
Yeah, we're nowhere close enough to stop braking yet. When we get a bit closer, then I'll put the brakes on. At 50 miles per hour, it's too early to put the brakes on. Not been to St Hostel since I was a little kid. I went there once on holiday with my family when I was a little kid. I've not been down there since. I'd love to come down into this area. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to do that. Would be able to record some trains on my other channel, my main YouTube channel. Like I said, I just wouldn't be able to afford it. At the moment, I wouldn't be able to afford to go to my local stations, let alone all the way down here. So did this used to be like an old station? Does anybody know? If anyone could let me know in the comments below. This used to be an actual station, these platforms. Back in the day, back in the 80s, back in the steam era.
Set the reverser to the off position. Set the headlights to off. Press the engine stop button to shut down the engine. Finally, switch the master key to lock. Good work. That is the basics covered. You are ready to head out there on your own.
Except for you didn't say about the safety
If you
systems.
have any more questions, a manual can also be obtained that provides more details about the full functionality of this multiple unit.
Shouldn't we take the master key out as well? See, that's one of the things that does really gripe me about TSW2, which I hope they cover in TSW3 in the training centre, is that they don't go over the safety systems. if you're new to the game and don't know that much about driving trains, you won't know about the safety systems. It's something that should be covered in these tutorials. I know about train sims. I've been playing train sims since Microsoft Train Simulator. I know about the safety systems, but new players won't. So, you know, please, in TSW2, please cover the safety systems.
Welcome to this BR Class 37 locomotive in British Rail Freight livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the start and stop procedures. Before we climb aboard the locomotive, it is important to make sure the manual junctions are set correctly.
Well, that took a long while for the 37699 numbers to come into focus, didn't it? So you can see we're in the class 37 introduction. We're just going to have to set the points. We'll do this manually. Okay, it's winter and it's snowing.
Climb aboard the locomotive. Switch the battery isolation to normal.
That's this one here. And we have to go into the other side. Brake goods. Set the brake fan to vacuum brake goods.
A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat.
Back into the other side. Close the door. Well, I'll go and sit down there so we can close that door. Listen down.
Insert the master key to activate the driver's set the reverser as indicated in preparation to start the engine. Go ahead and start the locomotive.
Oh, there's no windows in here, is there? Oh, there is windows, but you can't open any windows. It's going to open the windows so you can hear the engine. Where's the engine? Oh, there it is.
Set the train brake as indicated. Now use the reverser to set the direction of travel. Lights and head codes are important to let anyone around know that this locomotive is up. Set the handbrake as indicated. Increase the throttle to start moving. Do not apply too much power too quickly. Turn off the throttle to maintain speed.
I think I hit the things there. It didn't break as quick as I thought it might do. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Right, we need to go in a couple. It's going to have to be a manual couple, isn't it? So we're going to have to take the brakes off. Just get a bit closer to them. I do love that noise of that engine. Let's put some brakes in. Turn the throttle off. Let's go get out.
Down this cab to allow you to switch to the opposite cab. Now turn off the headlights. Set the reverser to off. Take out the master key. Now prepare the route out onto the main line by correctly setting the manual junctions.
Set the junctions. I'm sure this is a two-person job. I'm sure the one person will come and set the junctions, and then he will jump onto the train as it slowly departs.
Sit in the driver's seat in the opposite cab and prepare the loco for driving.
Definitely have to get some better for that speaking role. I nominate myself, I'll do it. If you want to pay me to do that, Rivet Games, I will do it. Excellent. Excellent. Let's get going. So even though we're level, at the end, throttle off and it's still going. Oh, it's breaking off way earlier than that and it goes down too quick. We'll just leave it at 12 miles per hour. We've got to stop at St Austell Line 1 in 2 miles. Speed up. This line would look so much better if we had the inner CHSTs coming down. I mean, if River Game had any brains in their heads, they could actually add it as a DLC. Everybody wants the HST on the line. Everyone has asked for the HST on the line, so, you know, why not give people what they want? Be a company that listens. Get the HSTs on the line. We don't care if it's just going from one end to the other. There are scenarios you can create. You know, a line going down, a service going up, a service going down, breakdown service, a recovery service. We just want it in the game. We just want it in on this route. Just want to down gradient. So you're going to start braking now because we're coming up to St Austell line. I'd rather creep up to it than overshoot it. Too much there. So we're just over 400 yards to go. This is St Austell train station. We'll have a look at this more when we go around the line. At least we got a green light, but that's a red light ahead. Oh, those white lines means we can pass. That's right then. Those two white dots there mean we've got permission to go through the red lights. As we come off the main passenger line.
Good work. That is the basics covered. A manual can be obtained that provides more details about the full functionality of this locomotive.
Oh, you're not going to tell us to shut down the train? Okay. And there you have it. That's the Class 37 introduction, the Class 150 introduction, and the West Cornwall route introduction, all in one for episode 1. Join me for episode 2, where we'll have a look at these stations, and then at some of the stations. Then in episode 3, we'll work one of the scenarios. Thank you for joining me on this video. As always, feel free to leave a comment down below. What do you think of the route? Do you know if that is an abandoned, used to be a station on the Class 150 introduction where we pulled into? And any other comments you'd like to leave. Don't forget to hit that like button, as that does help me out really well. And if you like the content that I put out, then please feel free to subscribe and hit that bell notification to keep up to date with all future content that I release. Once again, I apologise for there being a bit of time between this video and the last video. There are videos that I've yet to release as well that I need to edit and put out, so hopefully I can get to work on them soon. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.